Mr. Sharansky, thank you very much for joining us here. I'd like to start to ask you a bit about these incredible Aliyah figures that we're seeing, particularly from France and also from Ukraine. We have 1% of the French Jewish community has made Aliyah, is that correct?
Hopefully 1% of Jewish community of France will make Aliyah this year, and that's double the number which was in 2013, and the 2013 was double the number which was in 2012. So we really have very quick increase, and I would say unprecedented increase for the free world country. And no doubt that French Jewry feels itself insecure. They are not satisfied with the economical situation. We cannot take credit for all these factors, but we can take credit for the fact that more and more Jews decide that their number one option is Israel and not Montreal, not London, not Miami, and not Australia and other places where they can go, sometimes do go. And that's because we work very hard to strengthen connection of every young Jew in France with Israel.
And so, I suppose looking forward, where to from here? We've said that this is double the number from previous years. What's the plan?
No, well, the plan, we have to remove all the obstacles for young professional Jews in France to come and to work here. Just yesterday there was an important decision, not only about the money. The decision was about making special efforts to recognize diplomas, to recognize the talents of the professionals who want to come here. I think our plan is to have as many job opportunities to bring to France from Israel as possible. We are broadening our network of special centers of absorption and ulpanim for the young professionals, and we're doing many other things to intensify this movement of French Jews to Israel.
And just one last question, how much of this increase in Aliyah is to do with anti-Semitism, and how much is to do with the general economic situation in France?
I would say that what creates this general feeling of insecurity, and that it's not our home, it's not our family, that's exactly this lasting situation of insecurity. In fact, it continues already for many years. The fact that Chief Rabbi of France 10 years ago said that young Jews should not go with kippah in Paris, and until this day, every teacher and every rabbi says it to the children. For 10 years to live in the station where, in the center of the free world, you prefer not to go in kippah, it says something about the feeling of insecurity. On the other hand, with this feeling of insecurity, it was accelerated or amplified by the feeling of economical insecurity, which now a majority of French young people feel, not Jewish and non-Jewish. Very little job opportunities, too little place for private initiative, and so on. Having said all this, if you are not working to strengthen connection of young Jews with Israel, of course they can find many other places to go.